everyone, GameGoddessFee here. Alright, hope you all are having a wonderful Saturday evening. I am back tonight with more Ace Attorney. So, Terminator said that it's going to be a long investigation. I told him I'd rather do it during the weekend than the week, so I guess that's why we're here with Ace Attorney. Alright, Gang Queen 801, how's it going? He said you still have to go back and look at the other videos. It's two videos, so cause the Wi-Fi actually went out on the first one. So the first video is an hour and like about 40 minutes, and then the second one is like a 21-minute episode, cause it's the continuation of the first. So yeah, the Wi-Fi went out on that one, and it cut the stream short. It was a crazy Friday, wasn't it, Terminator? I don't know what was going on yesterday, last night, but hopefully it doesn't carry on today. But yeah, I guess we can continue with this episode. It's the next episode, rather. All right, I hope you all enjoy. Thank you for watching, and make sure to give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. All right, turn that down a little bit. We have Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, episode 4, Turnabout Succession, the Mason system. So we're gonna see what this is about. You ready, Plum?
No.
Look, I probably needed to go back and look at it too myself. Anyway, let's go. Let's go. Oops, I can hear myself from my iPad.
The trial 7 years ago was the beginning of it all. This I know beyond a doubt. The mysteries of the past work their magic on the present. But you'll soon be finding all of this out for yourself. Which of Magnified Grammary's disciples pulled that trigger? Where did the vanishing defendant Zach Gramry go? What dark truth lurks behind the forged diary page? And what about the girl who was left behind?
Mason system. Detention center.
The past left us these 4 keys to unlocking the truth. But that's not all. There are 4 keys in the present as well. And when all the questions have found their answers, the final trial will begin. But first, you must chase the truth through them and now, then and now. Think of it as a game. I, Phoenix Wright, will be your guide through this game. That terrible trial saw me present forged evidence. It ended half finished when the defendant vanished. What became of me after that? As your investigation proceeds, the answer will become clear. Oh, and one more thing. There's something I must tell you. As Apollo Justice has his bracelet, so too do I have my own weapon of sorts. My Magatama. What does it do, you ask? That I would have you see for yourself. Well now, shall we begin? Use Eleanor to jump between the past and present. But let's begin 7 years ago, in the past. It is right after my last trial came to an abrupt end. Now that you know the game, let's play.
What in the world is really going on? And if you haven't seen the previous stream, I would recommend you go and watch that before you watch this.
What is this?
It was pretty interesting, I believe. What you think,
What you
Plum?
think about it? What you think
It
about
was interesting, that trial.
it? What you think
The trial from 7 years ago.
about it?
All right, so we're at the detention center. What is this? Do we go here?
Yeah, go between the past and the present.
Where we at now? We in the past.
Yep.
Are we?
The nightmare trial was over. And the new nightmare of figuring out what had just happened had just begun. I wanted to wake up, to walk away. But I figured I'm the only one who could do this, probably. And besides, I had plenty of time. Thanks to the Bar Association Review's board's decision. It's hard to work when your attorney's badge has been taken away.
Seven years ago, detention center, visitors room.
What strange sight doth mine eyes behold? Excuse me? Two men on either side of a single transparent pane. Yet it seems fickle fate has switched sides, so to speak.
That same sad music.
That's what I was talking about. We should open up with
Oh
that.
no.
Yeah,
Anyway.
you hate it. The forger of fakes walks freely, while the innocent languishes within these plexiglass confines. There's been no proof that I forged anything, nor proof that I took the life of my dear mentor. Yet, these chains cannot hold me for long. The stage awaits! And what, may I ask, awaits you? A little piano and a cold little hole in the wall. But since you are here, what shall we discuss? The shooting of Magnified Gramarye, for one. Who pulled that trigger? Valent or his partner Zack? His partner vanished before the answer could be found. If I'm going to gain closer to the truth, this is the place to start. Did you set me up? Did you set me up?
Alright, so I guess we talk, huh?
Yeah.
In one moment, y'all. What is really going on? This thing done froze up. Well, not on y'all. I'm just doing something over here. I'm sorry. I'm doing over here. Okay, let's talk. The fateful night.
That does not say
It's
night.
Kyle, Lord.
Where you get night from? Where did
I don't know where I'll read. Give me. Anyway.
I have to hand it to my partner. He knows how to make an exit. That's talent. Yes, he made my attorney's badge disappear, and he never even touched it. Laurie's spotlight always leaves someone weeping in the shadows. Yet his very disappearance is itself a revelation. Revealing what? That Gramarye killed Magnify. It's as good as a signed confession. That's certainly been public opinion's take on it. I grow tired of my cage. And the time of my release is near. I must go and prepare. Planning on jumping back into the magic right away? As long as an audience waits with bated breath, there will also be Valent. And also... Yes? Now that my partner has disappeared, Magnify's repertoire is mine. Valent Gramarye has a tradition to uphold. Is that true? Seen in this light, the trial was quite good to me, verdict or no. And you can't pay for that kind of publicity.
Blackmail?
The suspicion on you hasn't lifted entirely, Valent. After all, you received one of those letters too. You were just as obligated to follow Magnify's instructions as your partner. So I was, but only Zach Grammary followed them. Let us not speak any more of who shot what. Now that my partner has vanished, the question is mute. I'm more interested in learning something else, actually. What might that be? I want to know what Magnify had up his sleeve. How could he coerce you and your partner to kill him? The trick up his sleeve? Perhaps you do not know. Know what? A great magician never reveals his secrets. I didn't think it would be that easy. The audience must remain forever in the audience, bathing in the reflected glow of the spotlight. My Magatama, one of my most prized possessions, which I got during a certain case. It can show me the locks on people's hearts. And if I can unlock their hearts, they'll tell me their secrets. The Magatama starts it all. And the Magatama ends it. Well.
Alrighty then, that again.
Also, I don't like how they changed it in this game. You don't have to go to present screen, you just have to talk and then press X. Which is supposed to be like a quality of life thing, but it messes with my muscle memory.
With your muscle memory, huh?
My Ace Attorney muscle memory, which is super important, y'all, okay?
Okay, where we going?
This takes us between two presents and past.
Present day?
Present day. Present time.
We can't go there anywhere here, can we?
Nope, not yet. Meek.
Why are we going to court? Anybody at the court?
Meek.
7 years ago, District Court. Defendant lobby number 2.
Didn't think I'd be back here for a while. I didn't want to have to remember that day.
Hold on, we in the past, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Though I deeply regret having to declare a verdict in this way, this trial is over.
Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Zack?
There's one thing I wish to make clear. Today, in this courtroom, you cannot declare me guilty.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about this! Mr. Enigma! The defendants escaped! Find them! Quick! I just tell you, are you laughing? I just kind of joke. It was funny.
Bailiff, close all exits from the building. On the double, you must not be allowed to escape.
When I came here on that fateful morning, I still had my badge. But now, like an amputated limb, I can still feel it itching. Where do I start? I don't even have the authority to investigate. Hey! You there! Sir! Down on the heads! Floor your head! Now!
Mikas really is in the case, huh?
What's the big idea? My ears! Oh my god. No unauthorized personnel weren't allowed in here! But that would mean all unauthorized personnel are allowed. Zoink! I just say it like it is, sir, and not usually wrong. It's usually wrong. Thrown out of the precinct, lost my friends, my girl, and even my wallet. We've met before, haven't we? On a case 2 years ago? No recollection of that, sir. Huh? For me, working on a case is always in the present, progressive tense, sir. There's no past. There's only now, sir. Okay. You're the bailiff, right? Yes, sir. Court bailiff Mike Meekins at your service, sir. I've asked to meet with the bailiff at the court who let the magician escape. Let me try to make this as absolutely clear as possible for you, sir. It was me, sir. But you were a regular police officer once, right? Sometimes bad things happen to good people, sir. Something tells me it's a long story. Let's not go there. So, you were in charge of security at the time of the vanishing? I'm dying over here! Oh! It's a hard knock life, sir! Thrown out of the precinct, lost my friends, my girl, and even my wallet! Guess I wasn't the only victim. Mr.
Lord, here we go. Let's talk to Meekins. Meekins!
The last time we met, you were a police officer, right? In fact, you're still wearing your uniform. Sir, I wish I didn't have to tell you this. But last year, tragedy struck a rising star at the precinct. I lost my case files 4 times in 3 days. They fired me. That takes real talent, actually. They don't know what they're missing. So here I am, sir, forced to start from square one, a lowly bailiff. But your uniform. I took it with me as a souvenir the day I was fired. That can't be legal. So, you were the one who let the magician get away that day? I'm dying over here! A star rises among the court bailiffs, full of hope. Then tragedy strikes. Is there anything you can tell me about it? About Zach Grammary's disappearance? Oh, the humanity! That's enough of that.
The magician's disappearance.
Why, yes, I'd say it was around 2 p.m. when I heard a commotion in the court. I opened the door to see what might be amiss. The door slams open, slam, and some guy's face is right there in front of me. Thanks! So, you saw someone suspicious coming your way? Yes! And I being a bailiff of little standing, I gave chase. I chased that silk hat all the way down the hall, sir! I have a diagram of the court building here. Aha! There's courtroom number 7. There it was I, sir. All by myself. Nail your friend to call my own. Okay. And which way did Zach Grammy run after bursting through the courtroom door? He went up, like this, and around the corner, like that. So I, with no delay, ran after him with no delay. When I turned the corner, I saw that magic man run to the defendant lobby. Swiftly I ran. Following him, I threw myself boldly into the room. Boldly? Why, I remember it like it was right there, because it was lobby number 2, sir. You ran into this room? I don't see any place to hide in here. Believe it or not, sir, I didn't believe it. Here, in this room, the magician, gone, vanished like a puff of smoke. Except there wasn't even any smoke. He was just gone. That's impossible. Yes, that word. Oh, how many times have I heard that word? Said that word. Even the sound of it causes me indescribable pain. I'm dying. I'm dying over here. Okay. I won't say it again, promise. But you have to admit, it's difficult to vanish into thin air. Did you search the lobby? I searched. Why the pause? There was nothing here at all, sir. That's right. Nothing was here, sir. How can you talk so loud and still be hiding something?
The vanishing trick.
So Zack was in his room when he vanished. Absolutely, sir! I saw him with my own eyes! That red silk hat, that flowing cape. He ran right in here, right inside this room! Silk hat, cape. That's Zack, alright. But sir, look at the room! There's not a single place to hide! Sir, there was nothing I could do but nothing, sir! What about now? Have any ideas? Sir! Ideas about what exactly, sir? If you don't mind me asking. You've had quite a bit of time since then. Has nothing occurred to you at all? Do you have any idea what trick he might have used to disappear like that? Cyclops! I should have known.
Where Meek is hiding? Where is
Meekins! What you hiding, Meekins?
Now what?
Keep going. I don't think you got nothing to present him yet.
I wasn't trying to push that. Right in code law offices.
Mia will beat me up if she saw me.
Mia.
Me.
Several years ago, right in code law offices. Ooh, morning, Daddy.
Ah, I'm so glad you came.
You okay, Daddy? They picking on you?
I'm fine as always. This old boy is here to help me after all. That's a young man to you. Good morning. That's a cute outfit you have on.
Thanks, my first show's today, after all.
2 weeks had passed since then. I called her into my office. Trucy, there's something we need to talk about. It's been 2 weeks since your father disappeared. We need to start thinking about your future. I did some calling around. This is hard to say, but you have no living relatives. So, I was wondering if you want to stay with me for a while. Just until your daddy comes home. It won't be long. I hope. Of course, it's totally your choice. If you don't like it here, you can go wherever you'd like. I can look up some places you might like to stay at. This is so weird.
Mr. Attorney, Daddy told me about you. He said I could trust you.
Huh? Really?
So if I stay here, does that mean you'll be my family?
Huh? I guess so? Getting weirder.
Mr. Attorney?
Actually, why don't you call me Nick? Or you can call me Daddy if you like. It doesn't have to be today or anything.
Daddy. Anyway. Really, Phoenix, really? Really? Okay, say Daddy.
That was quick. Yes?
I moved here, I have to switch schools, right? And I was thinking I haven't paid for lunches at my last school for a year. He said, oh no, Nick. And see the magician in the musician case. I forgot to, I'm not even looking at the case. In the magician case? Hold on.
I think she talked about
musician, in the musician.
Yeah, I think she talked about, what's his name?
That first one, yeah, it was like 7 years before
Valent,
that.
yeah, Valent. Valent,
with the yellow suit.
He got a mustache now, that's the only difference.
Yeah. And her daddy escaped from court. So thanks, Daddy.
Ah.
Oh, and this office, it's a little block. A little color goes a long way, you know.
Ah.
Oh, and Daddy, you got fired from work, right? Don't worry. Don't you worry one bit. I'll work twice as hard. We'll make it through this.
Trucy, how old are you?
Oh, I'm 8. But don't let appearances deceive you. I'm a young professional. Stick with me and you'll do just fine, Daddy.
Ah, thanks. Why does it feel like she's already in charge?
The office. So, Daddy, you got fired from being a lawyer, right?
You could at least kind of look aside or something when you say that. It's actually kind of hard for me. But Daddy.
Oh, I'm sorry, Daddy. That's too soon to be calling him Daddy. Really? You ain't even signed the papers yet. And that man just disappeared. I killed him.
That's messed up.
Anyway, wait. Is that Pride? My other daddy always used to talk about that. Her other daddy, Lord. Fire!
Actually, that's pretty accurate.
So here's my idea. We'll make a new office. Law just seems so stiff, doesn't it? And no one will be my friend at school that way.
Well, that won't do, I guess. I just don't know much about anything other than law. Or even much about law, if you were to ask some people.
Maybe the problem is calling it an office. We should run an agency instead.
You mean, like a talent agency? Forgive me for asking, but doesn't that require talent?
You got me, don't you? I'm a professional.
A professional?
Yup. After all, I am directly descended from the famous Zach Gregory.
Directly descended? He's your father.
Oh, and now I'm directly descended from the famous Phoenix Wright too.
I think an 8-year-old just massaged my ego.
Daddy.
Could you tell me a bit more about your daddy, or Zach Gregory?
Daddy? Sure thing. Daddy!
Which daddy was that again?
Daddy's so amazing. The biggest star of True Gregory, and they're big.
The Grammarys. They're on television a lot. Haven't seen them on much recently, come to think of it.
Big magic happens when you put Zach and Valley Gregory together, you know? Plus they made a giant waterfall right there on the stage. And this giant trout swam up the giant waterfall.
Let me guess. There's a giant fisherman waiting for him at the top.
I wish I could have seen more of Daddy's magic.
I shouldn't have brought it up so soon.
I wonder what happened to me with Daddy and Mommy both gone.
Mommy?
Now we got to go through the baby mama, huh?
Yes, sir. Yeah, what about Mommy? I haven't heard anything about Trucy's mother.
I have my magic and a great daddy, even if he is unemployed. You know, I think things are going to be okay.
I wonder if she'll talk about her mother.
The professional.
So, Trucy, you're a professional.
Yes, it's like that thing they say. Baby frogs grow up to be frogs.
They say that?
I always thought it was funny though.
What was?
Aren't baby frogs called tadpoles? Maybe they thought it would be easier to understand that way for kids. How stupid.
Right. So in conclusion, you're a professional magician, Trucy?
That's right. Well, want to see a trick?
You're gonna do a magic trick? Here's your attorney's badge, technically.
Right. Show on maybe next time.
Show me. Actually, I would like to see your trick. The future of the agency depends on it, after all.
That's the spirit. Ready? Here goes. Ta-da!
Hey, folks, it's Mr. Hat. I gotta say, it's good to be seen. Yeah! Whoa, that was startling.
The amazing Mr. Hat, isn't he great?
Your friendly neighborhood Mr. Hat at your service. He certainly makes an impression.
Isn't he? Ha ha ha! I'm so glad you like him, Daddy.
Though my routines do get a bit heavy at times. Huh? Get it? Heady? Our friendly neighborhood Mr. Hat nearly gave me a heart attack.
Amazing Mr. Hat added to the court record. Trussy's favorite trick, startling realistic. She been doing Mr. Hat since she was young, huh? Mommy!
Could you tell me about your mommy, if it's okay?
Mommy was so pretty. She was like an angel up on stage.
On stage? You mean with your daddy?
Yep. She was always there with Zach and Valak smiling. But then she went away.
Went away?
It was a grand illusion, but she made a mistake. She vanished, and I guess she didn't know how to get back.
Maybe so.
I cried then a lot. That's when Daddy gave me this. Here. The pendant. I just got a revelation.
Did you see it? You saw it, did you? What you talking about? Huh? I don't see anything. I don't see anything. What you talking about? Huh? Huh?
Go ahead.
This is your mother? She's beautiful.
Her name's Delasa Gremory.
Poor girl. I didn't know her mommy had gone missing. And now her daddy's vanished too, right before our eyes.
So her daddy got killed too. Anyway.
Huh? What you talking about?
Was he that man that in that first case of Apollo?
Why are you figuring this out? What you talking about?
Because the necklace gave it away. He was wearing the necklace before, you know. And then Phoenix took it. Well, let me shut up. Anyway. Hey, Daddy, you want? You won't.
Don't worry. I won't vanish. I promise.
Right. You can't even do magic. You're like a backup plan. Daddy always said to have a backup plan.
I guess all I rate as is a backup plan.
Trussy's locket added to the court record. So Phoenix knew that all along. Contains a photo of Trussy's mother, Delasa.
Hey, Mr. Roger, never told me why you robbed that guy.
Hey, Dave, how's it going?
What? I think that's probably enough for today. Sorry to ask so much of you all at once like that.
It's okay. After all, we're family. We doing Ace again. Pluminator said it's going to be a long investigation, so I wanted to do it tonight and not during the week, so.
She gonna have us on her for 5 hours.
I just hope you're ready. The Right Talent Agency opens tomorrow.
But are we representing anyone?
You tired, Dave? I know. Look, I was kind of yawning myself. I had to prep up, I guess.
Why'd she come on this stream, bro?
Anyway. Me and you, that makes two, Daddy.
I think you need more than that to make up an agency. Besides, you may be a magician, but I'm no talent.
Oh, I'm sure that's something you're good at.
Well, when you put it that way.
Me, you don't have any tricks? No old standbys? This will not do. They're not working you too hard, are they, Dave? A boy should always have a trick or two in his pocket.
Okay, I'll think of something.
That's the spirit. See, you bright and early tomorrow, Daddy. Where's she going?
Welcome to the team, Daddy-o! The team. Right. Sometimes when magicians vanish, they leave something behind.
Oh my goodness. It sounds like my job, Dave.
That's how Trucy became Trucy Wright, my daughter. To be honest, I was pretty lost those first few years. Days. Thinking back on it, it was a pretty dark time in my life. But Trucy, happy, smiling Trucy, she was my light.
Yeah, that's how it be doing me, Dave. You don't see me on this stream. I'm tired. I'm
You be tired?
out.
She be tired.
Whoa.
She be sleeping while she working too.
Whatever. Look. Anyway. Whatever.
Also, we go here.
Wish I could. Drew, what is it?
Drew Studio.
Drew Studio. 7 years ago, Drew Studio. They only give us Sunday off. I know. I'm like, why they work y'all all that time? You know, all those days in a row and then only one day off. That is so weird. I couldn't. little PTO. I'm just kidding.
That's PCO. Okay. Yeah, you need some milk.
That's how they'll get it.
I got COVID too. I figured you'd come here sooner or later.
Oh, that's where he at.
I decided on sooner. Drew Mission, was it? I haven't done anything illegal. And I didn't come here to whine about past events. I wanted to ask you some questions. I suppose you have that right. That day, the entire court descended into chaos. Only you stood still, your eyes calmly watching. I admit, it made quite an impression on me. I'm used to finding myself in outrageous situations. Phoenix Wright, was it? I'll answer what I can. I'm not sure, but it feels like I'm being watched intensely.
AK-81. I'm telling you.
Oh, this is my daughter, Vera. Say hello. She's gone. Shall we begin then? Why you set me up? You set me up.
Okay, set them all the way up.
It's time to go left, right, good night, buddy.
Guess we can talk. Mr. Mitchell.
Judging from this place, you're a painter?
And him too, look. Got it all over him.
Not, sadly, a profitable one. I've never sold a painting. It's a source of considerable embarrassment. I would be able to get by were it only me. Your daughter? Her mother grew wary of me and left. I don't want her to grow up needy, Mr. Wright. That is why I began my other occupation. Forgeries.
He was the face of it. The forgeries.
Don't look at me with those eyes. I know what it is that I do. More than half the paintings they bring me are stolen. And who knows what my copies are used for. But some of your works aren't paintings, correct? You may not believe me when I tell you this, but that was my first work, aside of painting. What? To think it will be used as evidence in a murder trial. I never even imagined the possibility. Then why did you take the job? I was well paid, very well paid. I think he feels worse about it than I do. The past is hard to escape, Honestly, the sooner I can put this behind me, the better. With apologies to you, of course. Sorry, but it's not going to be quite so easy. He's trying to forget what he made. Looks like I'll have to remind him. You lost me my badge!
Ain't got the badge to present, huh? Where the badge at?
Oh yeah, I was so sad the badge was gone, bro. It's like they took away my best friend, bro. I was so sad. Bro.
Was she with the Glamories, whatever?
Grammary. How you pronounce her name? I played the game. I still don't know. Thalassa?
Do we go over or what?
You gotta present him with. You gotta remind him of what he made. Your work. Don't try to pretend you've forgotten. Apollo 15 there now. Sure, all you did was make a copy. But that copy might have destroyed the life of an innocent man. I'm responsible too, which is why I have to know. And you have to tell me. Oh, I knew it would be difficult to escape this. Then let's talk. Figure what out? Yeah. I also figured out something else, but you didn't figure it out. Well then, ready to tell me about this work you did? Really, whatever. It was unlike anything I had attempted before. I guess it would be a little different for painting. That is not what I meant. In all my previous work, it sufficed to create a copy. This wasn't a copy? The client gave me two things that day. The first was a sample page as a reference. The second, a printed document I can only surmise was written by my client. So you used the real writing as reference to reproduce what the client wrote? Yes, as I said, it was my first job of that nature. So, who was your client? As I said in court, I do not know. Really? Even for such a suspicious request? If it was me, I want to know as much as I could about the requester. I never met them. Not personally, a Cyclock, of course. It seems like you're still hiding something. Something about this work. Oh, no.
Okie dokie. Now where?
I think we got some for Meekins.
In inquiry? Why is this right here?
That's where you go back to the screen.
Oh, okay. Fitted lobby number 2. What we got for Meekins?
You got some present the Cyclock.
I'm trying to
See you're messing with my muscle memory, bro. They should just have it on this screen. You gotta talk to him.
Hold on.
And then present it. See? Look.
The disappearing trick.
Okay, Mr. Meekins. What do you know? Spit it out. Hey! What's with the atmosphere in here all of a sudden? You know something, and I'm gonna find out what. Zach Gremory vanished from his room. How'd he do it? How, sir? Well, sir, I can't say as sir. Why are you so nervous if you aren't hiding something? Well, sir, you see, at the time, sir, I was here and... Listen, it was impossible! What could such a little girl possibly do anyway? What did you just say? Sir, did I just say something, sir? No, you screamed through that megaphone of yours. There was someone else in this room, wasn't there? Sir, I'm going to have to invoke my right to remain in a state of not talking. It's okay, Meekins. You don't have to tell me who Zach's accomplice was. I know who was here in this room that day. 15-year-old Apollo Justin.
A greenhorn defense attorney I happened to meet. I called him Apollo. Why they still have him 15? He's the attorney.
This is like the past.
So
they was too lazy to make a kid Apollo portrait.
Was it Trucy in here? He said little girl.
Little girl. Pearls?
Pearls. Right. Pearls got a family of murderers.
No, she murdered him, whatever his name was. Sir! I've never seen that girl till just the other day. Mr. Meekins, I'm not buying it. Sir! Sir, that day, she was here in the room, sir. But he wasn't! You mean, you chased her into this room, not him? Sir, in my days as a police officer, literal days, I learned a thing or two. Okay, just one thing, but it was not how to mistake a girl for a 7-tall magician. 7 feet? Zach isn't that tall, is he? You have a point. I find it hard to imagine that anyone would mistake a little girl for Zach Gramarye. But you saw something. And therein lies the trick. I think you know what it was, Mr. Meekins. Tell me, does this trick look familiar?
It was, ooh, I pressed the wrong button.
This a whole different game, and you still having skill issues, bro. That's a shame. That's a shame, bro. That's just a shame.
Whatever. Here go through the point. We got to do all that again.
Yes, you do.
I just skipped to the point we were on. Meekins talk so much.
Yes, he does. I can't keep up with it. It's so stupid. And most of it is just
I know, right? All right, hurry up.
Okay. Here we go.
It was Mr. Hat.
Mr. Hart!
Did the game freeze? Or do
Press
I have to
B.
oh,
You clicked it.
I have to present it.
Yes.
Really?
What's that? That girl's favorite trick, the amazing Mr. Hat.
Got her out of a situation that other time, didn't it?
She used it in her show down at the Wonder Bar. Have you been to the Wonder Bar? So, it wasn't a walking dream, was it, sir? Waking dream? Come again? That night on stage, I saw a vision. Except it wasn't a vision. It was a hat. An amazing Mr. Hat. He really exists.
Unlock successful. So Trucy probably helped him escape, huh?
That's messed up.
The vanishing trick. These little kids are something else, are they? In this game.
I remember it clearly, though the details are a little vague. Zach Gregory exited the courtroom. I gave chase and cornered him in the corner room, sir. Zach Gregory, don't even think you can escape Meekins. Down on your hands, floor on your head. Hello?
Something the matter, mister?
No, that is... Sir, I'm currently chasing the suspect, sir. Zach Gregory, do you know him?
Oh, I love Zach Gregory. His magic is the best. I'm his biggest fan.
I see, that's why you're wearing that costume you're wearing. Anyway, that very same Zach came into this room.
No one's been here except me.
But he has to be in here somewhere. Under the sofa, in the trash can, behind the painting, under the rug. So, Trucy was his accomplice. Imagine my astonished surprise when 1 week later, I just happened to walk into a bar and see him! Mr. Hat. I couldn't believe my own eyes. For a while, I thought it had been all just a long dream. A dream that lasted a week? But it wasn't the magician who disappeared. It was Mr. Hat.
Really? Mr. Hat in the bar? Anyway, the trick finishes.
Though it seems complex, what really happened that day was quite simple. You were standing by the door, and out came Zach. But that wasn't all. Another person got in on the act, and she was standing in front of lobby number 2. Along with Mr. Hat. And that beauty of it, isn't it? And that's the beauty of it, isn't it? So, while you were standing in shock and amazement, the magician rounds the corner, and most likely runs through the closest door into lobby number 1. This is where you come in. You turn the corner and ride a lukewarm pursuit. And at that very moment, Trucy runs into lobby number 2. Then, all she has to do is tuck away the amazing Mr. Hat. Sir, I only lost sight of him for the briefest of moments. Then, I saw that cape, Zach Gregory's red cape fluttering like a cape. Astounding, sir! All my days of posing queries and making inquiries and chasing queries wasted. It was as if I could see them melting away like an ice cream cone left by the side of the road to die, or the scattered remains of a sloppily eaten chocolate parfait. Such sweet sorrows. I'm sorry. I had no idea how much you suffered on account of this case. It's an honor, sir! I've apologized to people many times, sometimes more than once. But this is the first time anyone's ever apologized to me! Actually, about that girl. I'm sort of her guardian now. Is that so? Sir, you should know that I harbor no ill feelings whatsoever in my harbor. Okay. I let the defendant escape. That's the stone cold truth. Just another step on my way from singing the blues to wearing the blues. Someday, sir, I'll be standing side by side with the great detective Gumshoe. Mr. Meekins? This is a free ticket to the show at the Wonder Bar. If you want. It's an honor, sir! Sir, I can't count the number of things I've had taken from me, sir! But no one's ever given me anything for free! Right, I'll see you in court next time then, sir! I look forward to it. All eyes were on Zach Grammy that day in court, until his mysterious disappearance. Now part of the mystery's been revealed, but the magician remained out of sight. It would be 7 years before I met him again. You wanna meet him?
Oh, okay. Well, you can meet him.
Nah, we can end it there if you want.
No, how much longer?
This is, you see all those? We gotta go through all those, and then we gotta finish the past.
So you got to go through all this?
You have to go through all that. It's basically 8 investigations. That's why it's so long.
So this is 8 investigations?
Yeah, you know, we just did 2.
Hold on, how did we just do 2?
Alright, go back to the past. You see those check marks? That means it's done and you don't have to go back.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then we have to go all the way.
We gotta do Drew Studio, then we gotta talk to Grammary, then we gotta talk to him, and then after we done with the past, they unlock the present, and then we gotta do the present. Which I think is really cool that they did it like that, but it's just so long.
Well, I know we are not gonna do this all in one night, are we? No, I don't think so. You want to meet him?
You want it?
Or just end it here?
This confirms a revelation you had, though.
Okay, we can meet him first. Okay, let's go. Present day Bush Bowl Club.
Oh yeah. I'll be taking my leave now. Still have some work to do back at the office. And I guess I'll go back to my piano. To be honest, it's better when you aren't playing. This frigid culinary dungeon almost feels comfortable. Later then. 2 hours left on my shift. Wonder if we'll gain customers tonight. You know who I am? Who I am? No. But if you hum it, I can play it. Just kidding, I don't do request. How about a different sort of... Oh wait, that's him. How about a different sort of request? You see, I play cards. Oh, a customer. I was just hoping someone would come in and save me from a night at the keys. I seek a true competition. I've heard the Bush Bowl Club is the place for this. Now I see the rumor is true. And this is a friend of yours? Don't mind me. I'm just your friendly neighborhood newsman. I just remember I plagiarized Meekin's voice for him. Anyway. He'll not be playing tonight. When his business is finished, I shall send him home. The competition will be between us, no others. The Right Talent Agency represents 2 artists. And I'm number 2. I'll play piano. Well, sort of. It's actually just the front for my real talent, which is playing poker. Don't ask me how I got started. I don't even remember. But I'm good, real good. We should have saved this, actually. You should have saved this. It didn't take long for the rumors to get around. Go to the Bush Bowl Club if you want a real game. That guy's never lost. People don't come to hear me tickle the ivory. They come to watch me play cards. Is this a seedy poker club? No, it's a restaurant. We don't play for high stakes. There's no money involved. The real players carry cash, and they're always thirsty. It's a handy source of income for the club owner. Then let's compete. I'll take you to the room.
Y'all have to go and look at that first episode of Hollow Justice. To know what we talking about.
What you talking about?
And what I realized.
What you realize?
Anyway.
It's so obvious. The hideout, yes. But before we go... Yes? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Shady Smith. Oh, and I'm Prushel, Spark Prushel, news reporter. Oh, No, Phoenix Wright. Huh? You must always look a man in the eye when you make your introductions. You still do not know who I am? Have we met? Ah! Today, in this courtroom, you cannot declare me guilty.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about this! Mr. Nickmore! The defendants escaped! Find them! Quick!
Fatal, close all exits from the building.
They love this scene. They love this scene
Hey,
so
I know
much.
he did it once tonight. On the double, he must not be allowed to escape. And yesterday too.
You can't be, but you're... Zach Gramery?
His name was Sadie. What's Enigma, was it?
Yes, the reincarnation act of the century. Pity I'll have only an audience of one. You. Zach Gramery? This must be a bad dream. In a sense, this guy ruined my life. You there!
Duh.
We'll play soon. Ready to room.
Duh, I will prepare. I will be preparing the hideout for you. She's supposed to be Russian or something.
Russian. Are you really him? The Zach Gramery? Now I'm Shady Smith. Remember this. How many years has it been now? 6?
I wonder why I finished to turn him in.
In exactly 3 days from now, it'll be 7. I cost you much inconvenience, I fear. Yeah, you could say that. Is she well? Trucy, I mean. She's fine. I've got her working already. Hope you don't mind. I need hardly express my gratitude, but you have it. This is why I've come. That and to settle a matter of course. By what you mean, poker? Those eyes, he's serious. I despise losing above all else. So, I've decided that I will win tonight, no matter what it takes. I know this guy's type, and they're dangerous. Everything's about the competition, all else is secondary. Perhaps we should take this time to talk before we play. I know you have much to ask me. And you. We in the future, baby.
He's taking you all the way back to the first episode, too. You want to talk to him?
Mm-hmm.
The meaning of competition. So I got many questions right now, but anyway.
We compared that day 7 years ago, too. Ah, yes. You must have been surprised. Called to the detention center out of the blue. I don't know who this is, too. 1. Showdown time. I lost. It's only a game of poker. A game I played for a long time and only lost twice.
Phoenix still had his badge.
Who was the first? The man I killed, of course. You chose your defense attorneys by playing poker? Some are hired, others fired. When you compete, you see a man's true nature. You know what I speak of. I know that you do. Trucy's power? Trucy? She is in a class of her own. For 7 years, I've played poker here at the Borscht Bowl Club. And I've never lost once. I'm good, but not that good. I win because whenever there's a big game, I bring in Trucy. And she sends me signals.
Daddy, he's got a good hand. You might have a chance if you act quick. Better call him soon.
He would cheat. Can you tell me what her power is? Judging a person's thoughts by reading their reactions is a staple of performance magic. But those of Trucy's line possess far greater skill. Her line? Recall, you were the second man to whom I've lost. Magnified Gramarye. That was the first time I learned of this power, as you call it. Wait, so you're saying her power is genetic? It's just in the Gramarye blood or something? Blood. I'm sorry, but it's not something told lightly to outsiders.
Are they related?
And it is nothing you need to know at this time. It's some kind of Gramarye secret then. Fine.
About Trucy.
She's 15 this year? She's still trying her best to follow in your footsteps, you know. See. When I planned my disappearing act, it was the thought of her alone that gave me pause. Wait, you were planning on vanishing from the get-go? Yes, and for that, I must apologize. However, I could not be found guilty that day. Because of this. This? A transfer of rights. You see the signature? A transfer. That's Magnified Gramarye's signature, was it, isn't it? I hereby give all rights to the secret staging and performance of my magic to the recipients named below. And the recipient's name is you, Zach Gramarye. Yes, it is I. Wait, this page looks torn. You recall the diary, yes? First, take a close look at this diary. Note that a page has clearly been ripped out. As it just so happens, I have here what I believe to be the missing page.
But wait, let me see that.
How could I forget? That scrap of paper lost me my attorney's badge. This is the real page that was torn from the book.
He probably in that first case.
Magnify gave it to me that night.
And I told you to go look at it.
You could have told me this earlier, like 7 years earlier. Once again, I must apologize. It was all I could do to prepare for my escape from that courtroom.
Transferal or rights?
The greatest of Magnified Gramarye's illusions are true art. As such, they are well protected by this document.
You remember the first case to your Game Queen 81?
Only a spirit may perform as illusions on stage. Sounds like a pretty important thing to have if you're his disciple. As the rightful heir to his art, I too wanted a rightful heir. Rightful?
Yeah, just remember that case.
I'm sure you know who I chose as my successor. Your daughter. That is why I have risked all to come here tonight. Brushel. Sir? Ah, here you go. What's this? A letter passing the rights I have inherited to Trucy.
Isn't that pink? Well, anyway.
I would have you sign here as a witness. But I'm not a lawyer anymore.
You supposed to be quiet about that game, Queen 81. You let me lose some views and stuff. Anyway.
And you need a public notary besides. I may not look it, but I'm a certified notary. You are? By day, I wear notary's glasses and hunt for news. Also by day, I wear reporter's glasses and notarize. When I take off the glasses, I can't see very well. Your signature, please. This is the first reason I've come here tonight.
Isn't that letter?
Yes, it's the letter.
Oh my goodness. Transfer of rights added to the court record. Document transferring the right to perform the Gamery repertoire to daughter Trucy.
I finally figured it out. Now I know why you've come out of hiding only now. It's been 7 years, you said? Precisely.
7 years. It's all tying all them cases together, I think.
There's a law that covers your situation. After 7 years, missing persons are considered to be legally deceased. So if someone was to vanish from the face of the earth 7 years ago, they would lose all rights as a living person after 7 years from that day.
What's up, Yeety? Sharnada, you just said hi.
Hello! Not to mention all of their possessions. Exactly, which is why I'm here. I was showing my face in public for the sake of this document. Before my 7 years are up. You might say, I'm securing my daughter's inheritance. But do you really need this document? Wouldn't Trucy inherit your estate automatically? Not in this case, I'm afraid. This case? Yes, I received the performance rights from Magnified Grammar. However, this was done in secret, without witnesses. Before Magnify died, 2 potential successors to his repertoire were named. Myself, Zach Grammary, and Valid Grammary. Not Trucy. I see. So you do need this document. I have known Brushel since before I vanished. He is a man I trust. Now only 3 know of my rebirth. I took the liberty of looking into Trucy's background and found you had no other close kin. It is as you say. Okay. I was kinda hoping he'd say something about the murder at this point. I know everyone else, but Trucy's mother is a mystery. Who the baby mama?
Really? Alrighty then. So where else we go?
You can get out of here. Maybe back to old boy.
What's his face? Drew Studio?
Drewy boy.
I guess we have to present him that page. You're hiding something.
Let's hear it then. What are you hiding from me, Mr. Misham? I'm sorry, boss. I really don't know. I never met the client. True. When I asked the client's name.
He's terminated. We're gonna play Dragon Force when I come back home.
What is a Dragon Force? Okay. There were no Cyclops inside. Okay, but for real though, I looked at that game. That game was garbage. Okay, it was doo doo. I'll play it. I just there were no Cyclops inside.
Just like the game you playing now.
No. Hater. Regardless, you're hiding something. You have to be. Otherwise, it wouldn't make any sense. Why are you doing this to me? Well, I've made my stand. No backing down now. So, what's Mr. Misham hiding?
The client.
Ooh, no, I don't think so. I don't think
Not. Hold on. Well, he's hiding the forger, of course.
Who's the forger?
His daughter.
What you talking about? I didn't say nothing.
We already established that it was her.
Yeah.
Cause she said it herself in court.
Well, let's go. If that's what you mean.
What is the sample?
That's the stupid page.
So do we go with the forger?
I don't know. You playing the game.
Really do.
Yes, the forger. I can pretty much piece together what it is from what you said. What is it then? You told me what you knew about the client. And I couldn't see any Cyclops. Cyclops? Is that some sort of asylum security? Or a new hairstyle, perhaps? But then they did show up, didn't they? Who was your client? As I said in court, I do not know. Really? Even for such a suspicious request? If it was me, I'd want to know as much as I could. Oh wait, that's it, Phoenix. If it was me, I'd want to know as much as I could about the requester. I never met them. Not personally, Not personally? Those words triggered the Cyclock! Again with the Psycholocks. No, I really must know what they are. So you did meet with the client. But someone else did. Maybe the real forger behind this evidence? Perhaps I'm hung up on this lock business. But I'm afraid you've lost me. Yeah, well, I didn't come here to talk about Cyclops. As long as I come to the right conclusion, it doesn't matter how I got there. Your conclusion is... the real forger behind this wasn't you, Mr. Misham! Poppycock! I don't know what you're talking about. That's my work, I tell you. Made here in my studio. Who else could have been but me? That's the real question, isn't it? If the forger wasn't you, then I don't have many other people to choose from. The real forger at Drew Studio is... Apollo. Flavia Gavin.
Was he there at first?
Oh wait, I forgot his name. Kristoff.
Incarcerated in the Central Penitentiary for the murder of Shady Smith.
Shady.
Slim Shady.
Slim Shady. I murdered Slim Shady. I had to do it.
Arrested on suspicion of poisoning her father, Drew Misham, currently on trial. Got Vera Misham.
So they could make a young portrait for this person, but not Apollo. That's messed up. Now Apollo just always looked like that. He had grew since he was 15. The real forger. is your daughter, Farrah Misham, isn't it? Ridiculous! My daughter's only 12 years old, Mr. Rice. I've always been more one for landscapes, not surrealism. Nice comeback, but you're shaking in your boots. I've got you now! The only two people with access to the studio are you and your daughter. The Cyclops tell me you're not the forger, which makes your daughter the only possibility. I feel very much on the verge of going psycho-lock myself!
Unlock successful. Magnifies diary.
I don't know how you knew, but you're right. The one who made this page was my daughter, Vera, not I. She's only 12, a genius you might call her. A precocious little girl outshining her father. There's been a lot of that going around recently. I let her play in the studio and she watched me. She taught herself in that way. The drafting tools and analytical devices I bought when they became necessary. They're my little girl's playthings now. Ah, do I detect a bit of fatherly pride? So Vera was the one who made this page. Would she know who the client was then? Actually, the client came once. Here, to the studio. What? Why didn't you say so sooner? But their face was covered, and they did not want to talk to me. So, they talked to your daughter? I'll speak only with the artist, the client told me. And that little girl is the key to our mystery client's true identity.
Uh-oh. Your daughter.
Okay, what do I do now? Maybe I should talk to her father a bit more. Or is it time to turn my attention to Vera?
I could talk to Vera. Save it for later? What do you mean by save it for later?
Well, guys, we've been get off the street and get into the shit.
If you're on here almost an hour and 25 minutes, guess we can talk to her.
Mr. Misham, I have a request. Let me guess. You'd like to speak with my daughter. Can I? My daughter has never been one to talk to strangers. She's quite shy, extremely so actually. With only one exception. Which was... oddly enough, it was that client. I left the studio while they talked. I returned when they had finished, and she was laughing. It was the first time I'd seen anything of the sort. Please, let me speak with her. All right. Uh-oh, this could be tough.
Need Trucy with you.
Trucy, talk to her.
Vera.
Vera, was it? Would you like to have a friendly chat? I'm Phoenix Wright, ex-lawyer, and pianist. I'm still looking for the keys that say do or me. Can't find them anywhere.
Don't rate me.
What does that mean? Do re mi.
I done told you that many a times.
What's do re mi?
Don't rate me.
Do re mi.
Yes.
What does that mean?
He the sound of music has to be.
What does do re mi?
The sound of music will teach you. Anyway, those are notes.
Do re mi.
Do re mi.
What? I've never they've never talked about this. Okay. I'm no good at this. I need something to get through to this girl. I don't think you got none yet.
We can't talk to her, the forgeries.
Vera, was it? Yeah, it's just the same thing. Also, they be stealing Mickey Mouse stuff, bro. She got a Mickey Mouse sketchboard, where that is, bro. Mr. Meekins got his little
I saw Meekins with the
Yep.
thing. You don't know what do-re-mi means. I'm gonna have to let him see the sound of music.
I'm not listening to the sound of, or I'm not looking at the sound of music. I think you gotta go back to what? No, his name is Valen.
I'm getting tired.
She yawning. It's over, guys. What is that? Oh, I'm close.
The Boys Bowl Club.
Nope. Valent.
He's at the
They put him in jail.
yeah, the detention center.
Oh wait, no, go back. He was right. Go back to boy.
Lord, have mercy.
I wanted to pop up to see Valent right quick.
Just wanted to see his face, huh?
Yeah. Present the locket. Not that.
What you mean?
The locket, the one Trucy gave us.
Just present?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, I pressed the wrong button.
This person in the photo is Trucy's mother? How'd you come by this? Trucy showed it to me. She said her mother was gone. Then it is so. Huh? She is gone. What more is there to say? Lots? Ah, I know. Whoa, you're still here? According to my in-depth research, Trucy's mother, Magnify Grammary's only daughter, end quote. What? Magnify's daughter? Is that true, Mr. Zack? Brushel, you say too much. What? Why am I the bad guy? Why? Zack decked him. In any case, Mr. Wright, this discussion is over. The loss of Grammarly. She's the most mysterious of the whole lot.
Is she going around cheating or something? What's going on with her? Look.
I need to gather me some more evidence, clearly.
Whose lady is she? What's she? Anyway.
Well, the prelude may be better than the attraction. Shall we begin our game, Mr. Final Competition? Oh, wait, Mr. I said Mr. Shall we begin our game? My final competition? Final? Why? As you said, I've come out of hiding today to make this document legally binding. Once that is done, I shall slip once more into the underground. Without seeing your daughter? It would be best if I did not. 7 years ago, we played. 7 years ago, I lost. I already lost to Magnify. I do not care to lose another. And I've heard that you never lose. It's just a rumor. Yes, for it is impossible to never lose, unless one has an ace up one's sleeve. As a magician, it causes me no end of irritation. To think a mere lawyer might be out here, pulling the wool over so many eyes. Hey, I just signed your document for you. Maybe you can try lightening up. That was that. This is this. For my final competition, I will destroy your perfect record, Phoenix Wright. This will be my final performance. You are warned. This guy is beyond serious. So much for a fun evening, of course. Brushel, you may leave. But it's your last game. I mean, what a scoop. I punch and I punch, but still, it's not enough. I just remembered a future prior engagement. Toodles, gentlemen. Oh, and nice meeting you, Piano Man. Then let us begin. Dealer.
Dog.
You will be witness to our competition.
It is an honor for me.
Why haven't I seen her around here before? Ah, that reminds me. I saw a familiar face as I entered this restaurant. He did not seem to notice me, however. Gavin, I believe was his name. You know him? After a fashion. Listen, Phoenix Wright. One can learn much from a true competition. Remember this. Remember what? The Grammary power. I was close to understanding it, but I needed more. And I knew where to get it. Trucy's mother. I need to meet that reporter again. That was clear. And one other thing. From the moment my final competition with Zack began that night, a name was running through my head. The name of a man now in prison. A name Zack Grammary knew, but how and why? Solitary Cell 13.
Alrighty then. Ain't that where Morgan at anyway?
Yep, Morgan in there too. You got Kent in there. You got
But you want to say the rest?
You want to meet him?
Meet who?
The devil.
The devil. I guess he want to have us on stream all night long.
We can save the devil.
But y'all want to go on? You want to meet the devil?
Nah, we can wait.
You want to wait to meet the devil? Will this start a new investigation?
They always investigations. It's like mini investigations, basically. You don't have to finish them.
I know we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to finish them eventually.
Yeah, finish them eventually. How many did we do?
Look like just the two. Let's see.
Yeah, I think we have to meet the devil to finish him.
Okay, let's meet the devil. Solitary Cell 13. Present day, Central Prison, Solitary Cell 13.
Well, isn't this an unexpected surprise? What errand brings you down to my cramped confines? Gavin. Is this your idea of revenge, Phoenix Wright? Revenge for the events that took away your attorney's badge 7 years ago? My past is like my logic, straight and true. Nothing's changed. All I did was point the finger of justice in the proper direction. Fun. I'm glad we could have this little tete-a-tete, right? I've never pronounced that right. I don't know how to pronounce it either. It's tate-tat. You look well, Phoenix Wright. You too, Gavin. You got a song.
Really? Gavin's mother. That's a mother.
Gavin's mother. Watch your mother that got Gavin. Gavin's mother.
Shut up. Gavin's murder.
You a murderer. Life has been full of surprises for both of us. I have no doubt you never expected to lose that attorney's badge of yours. And I'll bet you never expected to wind up here. Shady Smith was the name of the man you killed. Did you know who he really was? Who he was? Zach Gremory, you know, the defendant. I remember him, of course.
How he get all this stuff in his room? What is this? And he still got his suit on? Where the orange suit at?
He's a respected defense attorney.
Anyway.
But you say Smith was Zach? Impossible. Don't even try to tell me it was a coincidence. What did I just say? Life is full of surprises, don't you think? After that trial, you were arrested and found guilty. But your motive was never made clear. A mistake I plan to remedy. You're not an attorney anymore, Phoenix Wright. What possible conclusion do you think this investigation of yours can lead to? I killed a man named Shady Smith. Oh god. I killed a man named Smith with a bottle because I'm an evil human being. Isn't that enough? Not for me, it isn't. I need to know why you did it, Gavin.
7-year-old case.
You recall that case 7 years ago? Ah, yes. The trial where Zach Gremory pulled his famous vanishing act. My brother won his fair share of praise and adoration for that trial, as I recall. Genius prosecutor reveals crooked attorney, was it? That was when I met you, wasn't it? Was it now? The Bar Association Review Board voted unanimously for the strictest punishment. Unanimous, save for one dissenting opinion. Yours. It was my brother who was responsible for putting you in that position after all. For 7 years we've been friends. And yet, I still don't understand you. But right, your friendship towards me was never pure. You suspected me then as you still do now, don't you? Honestly, right now, I'm not sure what to think.
Reason for murder.
You didn't just brand a guy with a juice bottle for no reason. Tell me why you did it. Persistent, aren't you? I came here because I remembered something. The night of our game. That Gremory mentioned your name, Gavin. Ah, that reminds me. I saw a familiar face as I entered this restaurant. He did not seem to notice me, however. Gavin, I believe was his name. After that, he was killed, and I asked you to help me. Because I remembered your kindness back when everyone had turned on me. I seem to be in a bit of trouble. Something like that. Dead. Someone hit him. Hard. Me? Please. The cops should be here any minute. I'm in your hands, should it come to that.
I guess they don't have to go and see my stream, Game Queen 81. They showing it all here anyway.
I have to know. Why'd you kill Shady Smith? No, Zach Gremory!
Right here is black.
Whoa! I've never seen Cyclops like these. Dark, cold, full of despair. Can I even unlock these things? Something wrong, right? No, it's nothing. You shouldn't push yourself so hard. Life is to be taken easy, you know.
So he doing his nails now?
He's doing his nails.
Really, dude?
Also, no, you cannot unlock those.
You can't?
Yep, first one's in the series.
Well, who has to unlock them?
No one. You could have examined.
I could have.
Yeah. Get out of my room. Don't touch my violin.
How you get out of there in prison?
My comfortable chair. That envelope's been bothering me since I came in here. It's not nice to peek at others. Oh my god. It's not nice to peek at other people's mail. You get mail here in jail? That I do. Though they read it first apparently. Still, I'm allowed the pleasure of correspondence. Packages and the like are a different matter, however. Looks like sneaking a peek is out of the question. Nail polish.
Cause Vera have the same thing.
You're thinking, what self-respecting man would use with nail polish? Not really. I know appearances are a big thing with you. You know what I say. One cannot live a beautiful life without beautiful nails. First rates in all things, except nothing less. That certainly does look like first-rate nail polish. I like the sparkly bottle. It's crystal. If you're so drawn to it, please have one. It's on me.
Nail polish slipped into pocket found in Christoph Gavin's cell. The nail polish is colorless. What is it, clear? I guess it's clear nail polish.
Yeah, that's about it. That's about as useful. Well, say bye to the devil.
Goodbye, devil.
Bye, devil.
Detention lobby? Detention center, I mean.
I was going to say go back to Drew.
The Drew studio?
Oh wait, never mind. I don't think we got anything.
The nail polish?
Maybe.
Let me see. I got to probably present it.
What do you think about this? I think I just made her nervous. I need something to grab her attention. But what? Nah, that ain't it.
With that gun? I'm just playing.
That gun? Oh wait, now I know.
That an envelope? This?
Nope.
What?
Pan to the right.
Huh?
You're right.
What?
I'm talking about wait, examine.
You said examine?
Yep.
What are we looking for?
Right. Maybe I'll just slide on over here.
Don't
For a closer look.
Look, I'm about to end it, you guys. Anyway, you can save it.
Yeah, we can save it.
He's having a moment. All right, you guys. I guess we can say the rest. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I guess we'll be back later for the next, not tonight, but later on with the rest. I really appreciate you all for watching, and yeah, you all have a wonderful rest of your night. You all take care.